The only pieces of track remaining are there's a few pieces of track at the start and it's to be placed in. However, a number of other things have obviously taken place. One, they've put loads of scaffolding around the entrance structure. They've painted it black by the looks of it, and also they have ripped out part of the front of the Nemesis creature. What are they doing to her? The brand new trains for Nemesis arrived. They're on site somewhere. We're not currently sure at this moment. The fact that Nemesis is going to be opening next year as well, along with these new plans, could suggest that Forbidden Valley is in for quite a big change next season. So it's really exciting what they're going to be doing with Forbidden Valley next season. Hello and welcome to part 11 of the Rebirth of Nemesis, and this is kind of an emergency episode because a serious incident has taken place in Forbidden Valley regarding the Nemesis creature, and the Phalanx spokesperson, many just call a Phalanx man, and literally I'm walking in now and honestly it looks like chaos, to be honest. I'll show you in a moment what is going on with Nemesis. So, literally, you can hear the creature roaring occasionally, and they're playing what sounds like a new version of the soundtrack. And as we just go around this corner, oh my, what has happened here? There's like loads of like rips in the construction wall, there's guards on the front of it. What has gone off? There's like alarm lights on it. What is going on? Well, honestly, there was a leaked video on the other day basically saying that the Nemesis creature had escaped, and this must have obviously where it's been escaped from. The Phalanx have been guarding it since, and it's sort of like emergency protocols pretty much. Like they're just guarding this whole area all day long, and it looks mental. You can even hear the creature making noise if you listen closely. My word. I'm not sure what this could mean. How is this going to affect the whole of Forbidden Valley now that the Nemesis creature is not only awoken but seemingly escaped as well? But it's honestly going to get a lot more intense going forwards into the close season, and I'm going to be here to cover it all for you. Something is going on down here at night right now. I have no idea. What is going on? What is happening? There's loads of people crowding on this one area. What is happening? I cannot see. There's a huge crowd. are so many people crowded around this one little area. I'm not sure if anything's happening, but like it honestly looks spectacular at night. This whole area, and this is looking so cool. I cannot wait to see what this attraction looks like at night next season in its brand new form. Oh my word. So that is actually it for this episode of the Rebirth of Nemesis. It's obviously the last episode of the season. It's not the last episode ever, because obviously this series is going to continue until Nemesis reopens to the public next season, and that's going to be, when it reopens, that will be the ultimate final episode of this series. But honestly, now that the season's over, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk about in terms of what's going on is mainly going to be at the undisclosed look. It's not. I don't think much of it's going to be really on park until the ride reopens. But obviously, it's been mental what's been going on with Nemesis, and especially what's happened to the Phalanx boss man, whatever. I don't know what his name is, but obviously, a lot of people call him like Phalanx Mustache Man because that's kind of what he is. But it's obviously, it seems that he's been killed by the Nemesis creature, and Phalanx are going to have to find a new boss because he might be dead. It's all getting dramatic. Nemesis creature has escaped and is on the loose, and it's all going to escalate from here. The Phalanx are probably going to go on a search for the creature, and hopefully, if that does happen, I will cover that all for you. So this has actually been recorded after Alton Towers actually closed for the season, and we will later find out that the reason there was a massive crowd outside of Nemesis that evening was because there was a rumour spreading about that they were going to announce something at the Nemesis site at 8 o'clock in the evening. Now we have no idea where this rumour came from, but it was obviously false because they weren't planning to announce anything, but loads of people thought they were going to announce something anyway. There are even some people who thought that the ride was going to start its first ever test run that night. Obviously that was not going to happen because the track was not completed at that time. However, literally, and I'm going to get to that now, the next morning, the final track pieces for the ride have actually arrived on site, and the track itself, probably by now, is probably officially complete for Nemesis, which potentially means over the next, probably in the next few days or weeks, we could see testing commence for the ride. Now this is just insane, but literally it's going to start testing soon. The trains were delivered on site, I think last month, and they've just been in storage ever since, and now that they're there, they could literally just get the trains on the track in no time. But obviously since the creature escaped, the Phalanx have literally lost control of it. They've been trying to find it, and it's all just gone chaotic really. It's an emergency situation, and literally Phalanx are trying so desperately not only to find the creature, but also they needed a new boss as well, because the Phalanx man, we don't know his name, but he is presumed dead because he's been killed by the Nemesis creature. So literally everything's just like turned upside down ever since the creature escaped, and it's just on the loose, and hopefully they'll keep us up to date as to whether they find it, or they might just keep it like top secret because it might just cause panic in the general public. I don't know. But I'd like to thank you all very much for watching this episode, and hopefully you'll see the next one when that comes out. I don't know when that's going to come out, but hopefully soon. Bye.